My name is Phil Hager. I run Taproot Bloodstock. I'm a Bloodstock agent. I'm helping my racehorse kind of scout horses for the East Coast. Parents had a small breeding farm, and so I grew up working with mares and foals. Worked a lot of stints with other people, like I worked at Gainesway Farm, worked under David and Gordo for a little while. I worked at the track for Bill Mott. Worked for Faisy Tipton. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. And then I worked for Crestwood Farm for about 8 years. I did the stallions there. I got my start, like a couple smaller trainers gave me a shot, like Tom Bush was one of them. I worked for the lady that owned Get Stormy because we stood him at Crestwood. I worked for Donegal for a little while. We bought like Carrick was a grade 1 winner for them, and Shoke was a grade 3 winner for them. When I was working for Bill on the track, he kind of let me shortlist some yearlings at Saratoga, and he liked what I had on the list. And the first horse kind of I bought for him, he bought with his own money. It was a horse named Sight Reed. We bought for like $32,000, and he won first time out at Saratoga, and Bill sold him for a bunch of money. And so that was kind of an in with him. 2-year-old sales, I come like a week ahead. I work the whole breeze show, and I work from the back side of the track, so I get like a different viewpoint of, from the front side where you're going to see the videos. So I'm kind of watching the horses come on the track, come off the track, listen for breathing, see them gallop out, how they act, all those types of things, how hard they're ridden out. And then I come up with a list of what I want to look at. And as long as they match up physically, I'll come up with a short list based on the orders I have. With yearling sales, we kind of look at every single horse, and sometimes that requires a team. So we might have a team working with us that short lists, and then we come up with a short list based on physicals first, and then pedigrees depending upon what we can afford and what our goals are. What you're hoping to find is something that might have been very talented but looks like it could go on and be a 2-turn horse, or go on and do more than just this. And I think also mentally, a lot of 2-year-olds, this can work them up quite a bit. And so I think seeing how they come out of this is a big deal. And physically, how their legs look and how they're acting, if it took a lot out of them physically as well, that's all something we look for. There's definitely a huge passion for horses. You do meet a lot of very interesting people in this business, which is very cool. And I think part of the reason I get excited about like my racehorse, because you can really get behind something that's going to educate a lot of new people to coming into the game and trying to teach them the right way so that they understand it. So far it's been great. I mean, it's definitely something. Not only are we able to kind of find some really cool, like nice horses to go out and buy and try to turn into really nice horses, but you also feel like you're kind of helping grow the sport, which is also a drive.